Well, good morning. My name is David Hackney, and I'm one of the Cleveland Kerchervals. And today we are going to go on a historical journey of a family who not only survived slavery, but thrived as pioneers. We are going to learn a historical, accurate depiction of our family, beginning with Mary Kercherval, and learning about two of her sons, Sam Kercherval and Charlie Kercherval. Importantly, all of us here today are direct descendants of either Sam or Charlie Kercherval, two sons born into slavery. And importantly, this very heritage center where we are today is built on the very land that Mary Kercherval homesteaded on after she was emancipated. So truly, you are home. Welcome home. Your presence here today is noted and appreciated. And next, we are going to have a very, very special guest who has come to talk with us all. So please pay very close attention.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. You know, God likes to play jokes on you from time to time. I tell you, I worked for General Custer for 2 years after I was freed from slavery. But when he got an assignment to go to Kentucky to fight the Ku Klux Klan, I terminated my employment. And I stayed on Leavenworth, and I worked for another family. I done seen enough of what them there cluckers can do that I didn't want to have no more to do with them. No more. Now, my first recollections, they was at Weston, Missouri, down in the bottoms. And come here, found this here Bible. It was called the Nauer Family Bible. We was owned by Nauers. And they had every one of my children's names written down in their Bible, as if they was keeping track of all their property. Now, you know God didn't want us to be nobody's property. He did not want us to be owned by another person. Lord have mercy. So, when I saw the Bible, and I saw all of my children's names written down in there, it just filled my heart. Now, there was Levi. Now, his given name was July, and I could not understand it because his birthday was October the 11th, 1852. Then my next son, Benjamin, he was born October the 8th, 1853, and Elvira, she was born October 14 and 1854. In 1855, there was this huge fire that upset all of Weston, and my next baby wasn't born in October. She was born in December, and I call her my Christmas present. And that was Louanne. She was born December 23rd, 1856. Now, my 3 Kercherval children, they was Samuel, who was born July 5th, 1858. And then we skipped a year or so, because Bill was born September 10, 1860. And my baby boy Charlie, He was born the day after the Independence Day. Lord have mercy, I done forgot my baby Charlie's birthday. It was Samuel who was born the day after Independence Day. And Charlie was born January 5th, 1863. Now, since Missouri was a slave state, we was not freed until Emancipation Day. And we always celebrated Emancipation Day up here on Centennial Prairie, August the 1st. Now, I could not understand why we would celebrate on August the 1st because, you know, the Emancipation Proclamation, it was signed in January in 1863. But you know, all of the Jamaican slaves was freed from England on August 1st. And that's the reason we celebrated Emancipation Day, August 1st. And it was the proudest time in my life, the proudest time, because almost every year, if the 25th Cavalry wasn't celebrating Emancipation Day, my son Benjamin, he would get everything together, and he would invite my son Samuel to read the Emancipation Proclamation. And we would have, oh, Lord have mercy, we would have so much fun. It would be all day long. There would be bands playing, parades, and we would dance the whole night long. We all come home tired, tired. Now, before I come out here, my son Levi come right after the gold rush opened up. That was in 1876. And he was a bull whacker for a while, and he homesteaded. He found a piece of property over there, and he homesteaded there. And he was a bull whacker, and he also took care of his farm and his ranch. Then Benjamin and Samuel come out, and they homesteaded here too. Now, there was this here man by the name of Mr. Dunfree, and he had property that was close by. And you know what he tried to do? He tried to steal my son's land. But those two boys of mine, they would not let that Mr. Dunfree do that. They took him to court. And when they'd come to telling the stories about whose property it was, well, my boy, he told the right story. Because this Mr. Dunfree, he didn't know nothing. But Charlie, he told the truth. Now, you know I told all my children that ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So that's how we got all of this land. Charlie got land, and I got land, and Benjamin and Levi, we all got land. Now, there's rumors that the Ku Klux Klan is trying to come back. Now, you know I told you I had enough of the Kluckers. And they're supposed to be coming here on Centennial Prairie. Now, that is yet to be seen. And I know y'all is proud that we is on Centennial land right now. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm back down. Oh, yes, Lord. But still my soul is heavenly bound. Glory, hallelujah. Mabel, is that you? You know, I wanted to teach you how to make biscuits. And since you're the youngest, it would be my honor to teach you today. Glory, hallelujah.
I'd like to introduce Joyce Jefferson, who for over 20 years has been offering meticulously researched presentations of African American Sheroes. She selected 5 African American women who were pioneers in South Dakota, and she has been doing these historical presentations for over 20 years. She was inspired to get involved when she came here and learned that the African American history was not in the museums. And so she took it on herself to do the research and do the work and found this very original and creative way to present this for all ages. And we are honored that one, she selected our ancestor, Mary Kercherval, as one of her Sheroes, and secondly, that she honored us by performing it today. Hand of applause. Thank you very much.
You being here is the best gift that I could have had in my entire career of doing research and telling Sheroes stories. So I want to thank you all for being so kind. And David, and you may call me Joyce, he called me Mrs. Jefferson, and I don't know who that person is because I'm always Joyce. David, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction, and Kercherval family, I feel like I'm a part of you.
Thank you.